What's going on, everybody? It's GameUnboxingReviews here, and welcome back to another Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 news update. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at our very first look at some of the brand new costumes, plus all 4 of the new Marvel Knights DLC characters, and we'll also be checking out some brand new gameplay of Cyclops and Colossus. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so first up, we of course need to talk about the very first official gameplay of Cyclops and Colossus. Now, starting with Scott, while we only get a brief glimpse of him in action, it is still really cool to finally see his optic blast attack in this game. And while the Colossus gameplay is also short, it does give us a great look at one of his attacks, which basically involves him picking up an enemy and spinning them around, which is very cool. And for those that are excited about finally being able to play as these 2 iconic members of the X-Men, you won't have to wait long at all, because the free update will release on August 30th. That's right, this Friday, which is very exciting news. However, that's not all, because Friday's free update will also add 3 awesome new costumes, those of course being the Symbiote black suit for Spider-Man, as well as Hulk's Sakaar armor from the Planet Hulk storyline, plus the Miss Marvel costume for Captain Marvel. And if that wasn't enough, we also now know that even more alternative costumes will be added to every playable character in the game through a series of free updates, which will continue to roll out all the way into next year. Next up, we of course need to talk about the Marvel Knights Curse of the Vampire pack, which will release on September 30th. So as well as brand new levels and characters, we'll also be getting 2 new game modes, those of course being Gauntlet Mode, which can be played with up to 4 players as you all take on an intense series of co-op challenges in rapid succession to earn rewards. And then there's Endurance Mode, where you can play to find out how long you can last as you see how high you can make it on the online ranking board before discovering a mysterious new Infinity Rift. And last but most certainly not least, the final thing we need to talk about is of course our very first look at all 4 of the new Marvel Knights DLC characters. Now, Blade the Vampire Hunter looks awesome. I really love the subtle use of red in his costume, and I'm definitely excited about being able to play as him in this game, especially after Mahershala Ali was recently cast as Marvel Studios' Blade for the MCU, which is very exciting news. And the same definitely applies to Moon Knight, who looks absolutely amazing in this game. There could not be a better time to release this character, what with the recent announcement that he's getting an official Disney Plus series, which I seriously cannot wait to see. Now, the design for Daredevil in this game is clearly heavily inspired by his Netflix costumes. I was expecting something similar from the Punisher's design, but it turns out that Frank actually looks a lot more like Ray Stevenson in the Punisher Warzone movie, as opposed to the way that Jon Bernthal looked in the Punisher Netflix series. But regardless, I still think he looks cool, and this is the first time this character has ever been playable in the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what he can do. Lastly, we have Morbius The Living Vampire, who I was not expecting to be playable, but I still consider him to be a really pleasant surprise addition to this roster, as I've always loved this Spider-Man villain, and his design looks amazing in this game. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video, so I want to thank you all very much for watching. Stay tuned for lots more videos real soon, and as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.